Hey guys, it's Kayla and Mark Allen. We like to travel, a lot, especially to Disney World. Follow along on our journey as we give you tips and tricks to help you create your own ever after. Good morning from the Magic Kingdom. Happy 50th anniversary celebration.
One day late.
One day late.
But
it is October
we're
2nd, and we are at the Magic Kingdom. And boy, howdy, it is crowded here today.
It is. It's very busy.
We are going to show you guys all the fun adventures here to do for the 50th celebration and manage some of these crazy crowds and give you some tips and tricks along the way. So we hope you enjoy.
Yep.
Let's go. Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary celebration starts on October 1st, 2021 and goes until March 2023. That's 18 months to enjoy all it has to offer. Some of the big highlights in Magic Kingdom include the new Cavalcade featuring Mickey and friends in their new iridescent attire.
You will also find plenty of decorations around the park, including the Fab 50 statues featuring 50 of your favorite Disney characters scattered throughout all 4 theme parks.
Are we in a fight? Is that why we're not talking? Going on.
Thank you, Ruffles.
I'm gonna go get a cup of hot chocolate.
Oh, I want a cup of sugar. Bye.
The Peoplemover.
May I have your attention? Please remain seated.
That was alarming. They're screaming.
Kayla, what's happening?
E-back, E-back, E-oh. Dang, oh no!
Ahoy there, crew. For your safety, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside.
Strike your colors, you bloomin' cockroaches! Surrender, Captain Jack Sparrow, or by thunder we'll burn the city to the ground! Now, shadows, Captain! Let's wait for the vision wall! They need a bit of persuasion, mateys. Fire at will!
When you get up, Jack Sparrow, speak up. Or do you fancy a swim with gay jaws? Fight the lover aloft. Where is Captain Jack Sparrow's treasure?
Quit your clucking. The gentleman wants the round. Don't ya, boy?
Hey, watch the road!
Now, you scurvy scoundrels, do I hear 10? A hen for a 10!
10! I'll give you 20 for the wrong.
Keep still. I'm studying me map. Oh, it's the treasure map for sure, and no mistake.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
a toast to Paris and its many shiny rewards.
All right, so we've had a honestly, a chill morning so far. And we've done actually quite a bit of things, but it's just been nice and slow and chill, which is how we like to do the parks.
Our friend Ashley is here, so we've just been soaking up some fun time with her, so we haven't been like filming a lot.
Well, there are parts.
We've been doing a lot.
Yeah, there's parts of the parks that are very busy. Like we went into Emporium and I didn't film any of that just because it was a madhouse in there.
It's definitely busy today. It's not nearly as crazy as I think the crowds were yesterday.
I would agree.
Like it's still very manageable, but there's definitely a lot more people here.
Yeah.
Than what we've been having.
Right.
But the lines are still really great because I think more people are in lines for other things.
We stopped for a little break and we got some water, and look,
these new cups.
They're the fun 50th cups.
Yeah.
Try not to spill this. But they're fun. They've got all the parks on them, so they're just nice and fun and can't be free water.
So another thing that we wanted to chat about is something called a DAS pass. It's a disability access pass, which is essentially kind of like a skip the line pass if you have a member in your party that can't stand in line for long periods of time. This is actually a really handy tool.
It's a great benefit for I don't know, if there's someone in your party, like what Kayla was saying, that like physically can't stand in line that long, or maybe there's like obviously a disability or some sort of illness or broken leg, something like that, where they physically cannot stand in line for that long. So it's a great benefit that Disney has. And the nice thing is that it works for your entire party. So you can, if one person has it, basically your whole party can have that.
And we're gonna toss it over to Ashley here real quick because she's gonna kind of help us explain a little bit on how to like get your DAS pass. Just because we obviously don't necessarily need that, so we haven't had that experience, but she's had that, so she's gonna help us out a little bit. So this is our friend Ashley. We have introduced her before in a past video. She's our friend that invited us on the fireworks cruise. So I'll make sure to link that video down below. But my question for you, so explain kind of like how you qualify and like how you go about actually like getting your DAS pass.
So I have a disability. I have anemia and can sometimes get really lightheaded, especially in the heat. To the fact that I actually passed out once. I can't really stand in line. So what's amazing with Disney is they don't ask, not right now, they don't ask for any documents or proof that you have the disability, but don't try to use the system. I have doctor's notes that if they were to ask, I could show them. So you just go to guest services on your first day. You can't do it at Disney Springs. I tried to before, but at your park, there's guest services, and you just say, I need a DAS pass, this is my disability, and they'll activate it on your Magic Band. They are changing the structure once the Genie thing comes out.
Yeah.
So I'm not 100% sure how that works, but right now, I think there's like an interview or something. But right now, all you have to do is go to guest services. And so when you get in the parks and you want to go on your first ride, you go up to, they'll have a cast member that has like an iPad, and you just say, I need a return time. And for how many minutes the wait time is. So like we're going on Jungle Cruise soon. It was an hour wait. So they'll just give you a time to return. However, you can only do one ride at a time, so you can't have two passes at once. So you have to use the pass before you get a new return time. But
that was actually really helpful because there was like I kind of knew what it was, but I didn't fully understand. So that actually answers a lot of my questions. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys. So if you do have someone in your party that does have a disability and is interested in looking into one of these, I'll have the link to the information on Disney's website in the description box below. But yeah, it kind of essentially works like a fast pass, but you're still waiting the same amount of time as the queue line, but instead of like being in one spot, you're still able to walk around and enjoy other things around the park before you head on into line for your ride. So very cool. Thank you for sharing.
Of course.
And now we're gonna go on Jungle Cruise.
down here and make a left, and there's going to be a skip right through the hill.
Thank you. Hi.
Just a three of you?
Yes.
Is everybody comfortable taking 2 steps into a boat? Each step is about that.
Yes.
Famous jungle cruise, and we are famous for being world famous. My name is Skipper Reese, and as you can see, I don't have any utensils here with me today. So I'm known as Reese without her spoon. Whereas right here at the Amazon, it can be a very dangerous place, especially for my bank account. It does rain 365 days of the year here, however, looks like we might have missed it. Okay, there's usually a skipper here, sleeping, but still here. But I can't see anybody. Canoe? That's good. We'll come back later, and if you don't like fish, don't worry. They do have something called snake surprise. I don't really know why it's called that, but whoops, surprise, there's a snake. That there's a python. You know how I know it's a python and not a python? Yeah, it doesn't have any feathers. Let me guess, be clear, this is my work crush right over here. How's my hair? Is my hair okay? Yeah? Okay, good. You wouldn't lie to me, right? I don't know about that, all right. I was going to say it usually gives me butterflies, but that's not what I meant. We probably should have made the hair smaller than the rest. That's a kind of get over it. Straight ahead is the real reason everyone comes out the Jungle Cruise. The 8th wonder of the world. The backside. Don't like chemistry jokes? Yeah, I make them periodically. I had one about potassium and oxygen, or oxygen and potassium, I should say. But you know what? It was just okay. So, yeah, you okay? Do you get chicken pox here? I have no idea. Yeah, that's an interesting question. Alright, folks, unfortunately, we are coming to the end of our 3-week cruise together. I know, it's so sad. Felt like 10 minutes. Maybe 12. You might notice that some things have gone missing during your journey, and that's okay, because we're going to stop up here at the We're going to stop up here at the gift shop, where you'll find exactly what you've been looking for at just ridiculous prices. Well, it does look like Trader Sam is currently outfitting more items for the shop. Did you know that people just leave stores of stuff lying around? Crazy, I know. I know what you're thinking, well, why would they leave the monkeys in charge? That's ridiculous. Yeah, no, of course we didn't leave the monkeys in charge. It's the elephant. The elephant's in charge. Alright, folks. As we approach the dock, I want to remind everyone, please remain seated, keeping all hands, arms, feet, legs, head, shoulders, knees, and toes inside the boat. Also, please don't cross over anything in the middle, okay? Not a great idea. Plus, we're actually considering a fire hazard here at the Jungle Cruise. You trip, you fall, I laugh, I get fired. So let's not do that today, okay?
In the afternoon, we headed over to the Polynesian Resort to check out Trader Sam's Grog Grotto.
Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out our review of this super unique lounge experience.
So we just made it over to Aloha Isle, and we got the new float.
So this is for the 50th. It's like a
I think they call it a sunshine something float. I can't remember. I'll put the name in there, but it's very beautiful. And it comes with coconut, Dole Whip, which is our favorite.
The coconut is so good.
And then it has, this is
Pog
pineapple juice, but I think that this might be Pog juice. And then it has a pineapple, like, cake pop thing. So
It all sounds so good.
Yum. Wow. Yeah, coconut Dole Whip is the best.
Coconut is literally the best. There's no argument there. I don't even care if you like pineapple, it's the best.
And then take a little sip.
Oh my god.
That was awesome.
The Pog juice mixed with it is freaking delicious.
And the cake pop is really good too.
This is my new favorite float.
Yum. Definitely get this. It's at Aloha aisle, and don't forget to mobile order. I just splattered ice cream everywhere.
The Kakamora float is a close second, but this is now my new favorite float of all time. It's
Those
so
are
good.
strong words, man.
The Kakamora float is pretty good if you've had it before.
You can't get the Kakamora float anymore. It's not a thing.
Yeah, it's not a thing, but this one is definitely a strong replacement.
So this is going to be a very entertaining moment. We're literally in the thick of the crowd of people waiting for fireworks. So, and I'm going to try and eat this hot dog. So this is the special 50th hot dog from Casey's Corner. It has funnel cake and strawberry jelly jam stuff on top. I don't know if I can pick this up. I might need a fork.
And here, everyone else. We're cutting through. We're not finding the spot.
That's actually really good. I haven't gotten to the jam part yet. Surprisingly, that's really delicious. The sweet and savory is actually a pretty good mix. We've been holding it for a while, so the funnel cake's a little hard, but I'd recommend it. I think it's delish.
We gather together as our dreams light the swirling pixie dust, creating a beacon that shines out in celebration of 50 years of the most magical place on earth.
All right.
So we just watched we just watched Enchantment. Not Happily Ever After.
I wish.
So just a brief overview of our thoughts. It was better than I thought it would be.
I would agree.
Sorry, the music's a little loud. It was better than I thought it would be, but I did wish that it was better.
Yeah.
So like 7 out of 10.
Yeah, there were certain moments that I thought could have been better. Like, if they just tweaked them a little bit, like, it would make the show infinitely better.
But there were parts of the show that were like, ugh, so good.
I will say one thing where this show is actually, in my opinion, better than Happily Ever After is with the actual fireworks and like pyrotechnics.
Yes, there was, I feel like, a lot more fireworks. This was a little bit shorter show, but I felt like there was a lot more fireworks.
Yeah.
And yeah, the stuff that they do with the lasers and the smoke and the colors is so cool. Like really, really cool. There's a part in the middle that is just like perfection that I loved, that I got like a little emotional. But there were also parts of it that I was kind of like, this is weird and doesn't really make sense. Overall, I do think that it's a show that's worth coming and seeing. So it was still definitely a really good show. It was still a really awesome Disney fireworks show.
I would agree.
But I do miss Happily Ever After.
Of course.
I feel like it's hard to top that. But I feel like over time, as people kind of get used to it more, people will like it more. But I don't ever think that it will beat out HEA.
One thing that I think, because I feel like a lot of people are comparing it to Happily Ever After because that was just obviously the most recent show. I do think that Happily Ever After had better storytelling than Enchantment. Like, Happily Ever After just seemed to kind of flow a little bit better.
And there was a lot more detail in the projections, for sure.
Yeah.
So
of Happily Ever After, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
See it for yourself. That's definitely the biggest thing, because I think a lot of people have very strong opinions about it, and it's hard to not let that influence your judgment. But I do think that it was a lot better than people make it out to be.
Yeah.
But now we have just like a little bit more time at Magic Kingdom, so we maybe might squeeze in 1 or 2 more rides, or we might just sit here. I don't really know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna finish out this evening here at Magic Kingdom, and then that'll be pretty much it for this video, and then we will be at Epcot tomorrow. But let's go see what else we can do tonight, and then we will check in with you guys one more time to let you know how our night is. Are you filming? Were you filming? I'm really good at shooting things, apparently.
All right, well that pretty much does it. Kayla's eating popcorn. That pretty much does it for our day to celebrate the 50th here at the park that started it all.
I'm gonna keep this popcorn box.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
It's cute.
Good luck keeping that nice and safe in your luggage.
I will. Watch me.
Anyway, I feel like this night was kind of a repeat night from like Boo Bash for us.
A little bit.
Because wait times were pretty low, like considering that it's the 50th. Like we literally walked right onto Space Mountain, walked right onto Buzz Lightyear again.
We got onto Buzz Lightyear at 10:59. She was like, you have 1 minute. I was like, we're going.
And we did do Peoplemover again, so which is always a fun time. We always love the Peoplemover. So all in all, a fantastic day at Magic Kingdom with lots of new things, but lots of things that are honestly still the same. I think if we went a little bit more about our, like, to search out for those new things, we would have, like, found them, but...
The biggest thing is there's lots of treats to try. There's lots of, like, merch and stuff, but honestly, it's fun to just kind of walk around because they have done a lot of, like, decorations and things throughout the park. Like the statues, but also like the banners and all kinds of stuff that just make it really fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of decorations, new paint. All in all, it was a great day. And thank you, Ashley, for hanging out with us and probably letting us bore you a little bit. it was really a fun day.
It was awesome. I'm exhausted and ready for bed because tomorrow we gotta get up early to get a boarding group or virtual queue, whatever it is for Ratatouille. So I'm going to bed. So that's all we have for you guys today. Now go create your ever after. Bye. But the lines are still really great because I think more people are in lines for other things. I don't know what's happening. That was weird.
So we stopped for a little break.
Cool.
Did I talk too much?
No, that was perfect.
Okay.
That was okay. You're a professional.
I was not recording.
You're a liar and a host.
Oh my god.
You stink.
She set it up for the first time. She licked her finger, and the lady's just like, oh, no, don't lick it. Let's not do that.
I guess that's a problem.
Excuse me.
Oh.
I'm not moving. If I move, someone's gonna take my spot. So I'm just gonna stand here. People won't.
Are you trying to come this way?
No, we're just standing here. Everyone else, we're cutting through. We're not finding spot.